now.
Hey, Rick Harsh here. Am I speaking loud enough?
Yes.
I'm here at the Royale bar. The writer Dmitry Kral, who we're going to publish, wrote radio plays. He lived like right next door, more or less. And my friend, who we will talk about another time, who's filming right now and filmed the commercial with the Herzog-Kinski, he just gave me a copy of Moby Dick. It's the most beautiful Moby Dick I've ever seen. I guess maybe, I haven't checked to see if there are drawings. Okay, no. It's the most beautiful. I had a really great copy that had great drawings, but it wasn't as beautiful as this copy. Look at this thing. Look at this. And when somebody gives you a copy of Moby Dick, it's incumbent upon you to read The Lee Shore, which is always on 84. Let me just see if it's on 84. Look in your copy at home. Yep, page 84.
Really?
So, chapter 23, The Lee Shore. If you don't know why Moby Dick is considered the best book ever written by me, along with Rabelais' Gargantua and Pantagruel and Alvaro Mutis's mackerel stories, when it comes to pure writing, we got a great book coming up called Banded Circuity. The radio play is dialogue. So, you know, I know I'm rambling a little bit here, but I'm going to stop because I'm going to read a chapter, and Melville himself, interestingly, tells you exactly how long this chapter is. Here we are. Some chapters back, one Bulkington was spoken of, a tall, new-landed mariner encountered in New Bedford at the inn. When on that shivering winter's night the Pequod thrust her vindictive bows into the cold, malicious waves, who should I see standing at her helm but Bulkington? I looked with sympathetic awe and fearfulness upon the man, who in midwinter just landed from a 4 years' dangerous voyage, could so unrestingly push off again for still another tempestuous term. The land seemed scorching to his feet. Wonderfulest things are ever the unmentionable. Deep memories yield no epitaphs. This six-inch chapter is the stoneless grave of Bulkington. Let me only say that it fared with him as with the storm-tossed ship. I think that's called foreshadowing. That miserably drives along the leeward land. The port would fain give succor. The port is pitiful. In the port is safety, comfort, hearthstone, supper, warm blankets, friends, all that's kind to our mortalities. But in that gale, the port, the land, is that ship's direst jeopardy. She must fly all hospitality. One touch of land, though it but graze the keel, would make her shudder through and through. With all her might, she crowds all sail offshore. In so doing, fights against the very winds that would fain blow her homeward. Seeks all the lashed sea's landlessness again. For refuge's sake, forlornly rushing into peril, her only friend, her bitterest foe. Know ye now, Bulkington? Glimpses do you seem to see of that mortally intolerable truth that all deep, earnest thinking is but the intrepid effort of the soul to keep the open independence of the sea, while the wildest winds of heaven and earth conspire to cast her on the treacherous, slavish shore? But as in landlessness alone resides the highest truth, shoreless, indefinite as God, So better is it to perish in that howling infinite than be ingloriously dashed upon the lee, even if that were safety. For worm-like then, oh, who would craven crawl to land? Terrors of the terrible, is all this agony so vain? Yes. Take heart, O Bulkington. Bear thee grimly, demigod, up from the spray of the ocean perishing. Straight up leaps thy apotheosis. Look at the beauty of this book.
That was beautiful.
Look at the beauty of this book. It's called Chartwell Books. Sounds English to me. Sold in Slovenia for $10. And I'm not trying to call Sasha cheap.
It's $10 and 80 cents.
And 80 cents. Well, that was unnecessary. Why did they charge 80? I'm gonna take it back. My favorite book in the most beautiful copy I've ever seen. And you know, I was thinking we should go on a little bit about Dmitri Kral and his play, because we're making a movie, a full-length feature film, and the man behind the camera now is the man behind the camera then. But the one thing that I most want to ask him, I don't know if I really want to ask him yet, you know, because I am going to be one of the main actors. I've never acted in anything in my life, and I want to know what makes him think I can do it.
Well,
I'm not going to make him answer. I'm just going to ask him a yes or no question. Do you think it's because I just don't give a shit about anything?
well, that's probably the reason, yes.
Okay.
I've also seen you act, so I know you can do it.
Okay,
I presume you can do it.
He's seen me teach. He was my student. And, well, I hope this has been an edifying tour through the world of Moby Dick and cinema and the perils and pleasures of proximity. We've got Dmitri Kral expired in 2006, but his brother is alive and well, and Sasha takes care of him as part of his job. And here we are. We got Moby Dick. I'm having a beer. I didn't get any fucking sleep last night. I had to work on economics today, editing it. Yesterday I worked on The Origins of Fascism, a fantastic paper that explains why this region is the true region of the origins of fascism. It's not like something we fight for. Nobody wanted that to be the case, but it is the case. And it also became this is the origin of anti-fascism as well. It wasn't the Spanish Civil War, not by a long shot. The fascists who were here created the seeds of their own destruction. Those seeds took a long time to grow. And frankly, I'm not sure right now who's winning, because the fascists are alive and well everywhere. And I don't know about the anti-fascists. So, let me just quote E.M. Choran. And this is a quote that I'm going to have to invent because I don't know him well enough to quote him. But we're fine. Thank you.
Goodbye.